What a day it was yesterday, right? What fun we had. What joy was in this place. What spirit was in this place. It was wonderful. Absolutely amazing to be part of yesterday. For those of you who couldn't come, you missed a great party. I don't know, I don't have any idea how many people we had here, but it seemed like they just kept coming and coming. People would come, stay for a while and leave. Some people came and they stayed. And the kids absolutely had a ball. Whew, I'm tired. But what a good thing to be tired from. Opening our doors and opening our arms to invite community in. To experience what it is to be a community here at St. John's. And certainly you could feel that spirit. I felt it as soon as I came in yesterday morning. Even before people started arriving for the barbecue, there was a meeting for the bazaar. And I felt the excitement in that room. There was a spirit there, alive and well. Wow. Overwhelming. And then, of course, the barbecue. So community in meetings, community in community barbecues. Then I was off to Hernders to do a wedding, and I was with another community. A community celebrating a new relationship, a new beginning. And after that, another wedding and another community. Lots of celebrating yesterday. A reading from Paul's letter to the Philippians. Do all things without murmuring and arguing, so that you may be blameless and innocent, children of God, without blemish in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, in which you shine like stars in the world. And that's what I experienced yesterday. There were a lot of stars here. There were a lot of stars. From people working in the kitchen, the guys out there barbecuing. They never stopped. And all of you watching our children. My great-granddaughter was here. Well, two of them were here, but Kayla is the one that never stops. She just bounced. Those looking after the fish pond.
We thought we had the fish pond.
Yeah, they thought they were going to have to drag her out of that fish pond. But so many people, when I went to put my thanks on the internet, I couldn't name everybody. There were so many of you here. Stars in those blue shirts. St. John's. Opening your hearts, your minds, and your arms to invite others in. Sadly, it doesn't happen enough in today's world. We tend, a lot of people, to live very isolated lives. I believe that what we experienced here yesterday in the community that came together is one thing that a lot of people are missing in their lives. That sense of belonging, that sense of being part of something bigger than just ourselves. And it is a gift. It is a gift that we can bring to the world. Today, in the season of creation, we're celebrating sky. Today, we're celebrating sky. And I'm reminded that we look to the sky for a lot of things. There was a lot of looking up to the sky yesterday, wondering if it was going to rain. We look for signs. And quite often, the sun is hidden behind clouds. Remember that even when we can't see the sun is still there. How many of you have had that experience of taking off in the plane in an overcast sky where you think, oh my gosh, this is a dreary day. And the plane begins to rise, and all of a sudden you break through those clouds, and there's the sun. So we're reminded that even though our lives can feel dark, and we can see those clouds hiding the sun and the sun are always there. Always there reminding us that we're not alone. Always there reminding us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. We're part of a larger creation. And we are blessed to be that. In my tradition, we're all related. That's what we say. We're all related. We call the moon our grandmother. We have our grandmothers and our grandfathers and our sisters and brothers, the animals and birds and fish of the sea. We're all part of this wondrous creation. And we're told if we but listen to the brooks babbling, we can hear the voices of our ancestors. What a gift. What a gift we have in creation. And what a gift we have to share with everyone. In our Old Testament reading, we heard about the darkened sky. And I had the sense that people couldn't see the sun for all the darkness that was in the world at that time. And even Jesus on the cross, we're told that the skies went black. That's the darkness in the world. And it is around us. It is around us. However, we can be that light. We can be that light to show people that all is not dark. To show people that there is love in the world. There's so many people in our world who feel unloved, unimportant. That's sad. Because we are all, every one of us, beloved children of God. We're connected even if we don't realize it. We're connected in this web of life. Think about how we are connected. I walked out the door at one point yesterday, and I looked up, and what a surprise I got. There, walking down the sidewalk towards the church, was a woman that I hadn't seen for a while. I met that woman when I did her husband's funeral. And it's the first time I've experienced her attending something on her own. And that's how I stood. Welcome. She said to me, Val, every Tuesday I go online and I watch your homily. So at least I get to see you and hear you. And we talked about the journey and how difficult it can be when we lose our soulmates, our partners, our best friends. We shared, and it was a very special time of sharing. And I thanked her for that. She didn't stay a long time, but she stayed, did a tour of the church, stood and watched what was happening in the gym, which could be pretty overwhelming for people. But she was part of our community for that time she was here. And she was embraced by a community of care. So I think you all should be proud. Be proud of yourselves. Be proud of how you open your hearts and your minds and your arms to the community, and how you shine as stars when you love people we don't even know, but we still love them because we are all connected. We are all connected. We need the sun for many things. You know how you feel on a day when you're just kind of, the sun's not shining. It's dreary. And you just don't have a lot of energy. But that sun comes out, and all of a sudden you have a different kind of energy. And that energy shines from you. And when you go out with that energy of the sun in you, people recognize that. They may not be sure what they're recognizing in you, but they recognize that Jesus is shining through you. And you. And you. You are all gifts. Wonderful gifts. And all beloved children of God. I give thanks for each and every one of you. I realize that sometimes I come up with ideas and people think I'm a little bit off the wall. However, if you notice, you'll be hearing that yesterday was our first annual community barbecue. So be prepared to experience that again. That gift of opening our arms, opening our doors, opening our hearts, and embracing others. And having fun together. I have to tell you, you heard what Kim said, eh? I was the first one in that bouncy thing. The first one. And I tumbled out, didn't I, Pat? I thought, I don't know how the kids are going to do it because they had to get out. You had went down a slide, but you had to climb up to the slide, and my legs weren't long enough. But it was fun. It was fun. And fun especially to see each other and all of those people enjoying themselves. So remember the sun and the Son who teaches us, guides us, directs us, and is always with us. Always with us, no matter what we are facing in our lives. Remember that we're not alone. We're all in this together. And for that I say thanks be to God. Amen.